Here it is. Welcome to the Grand Canyon. We finally made it to the sign on day 2 of our trip here. But we're not going to do the bike tour. We're taking the Orange Line today to Yaki Point. How's the view?
Wow.
So this is Yaki Point here. We just got back to the visitor center after checking out Yaki Point. Duck on the rock. Stopped at another one of the overlooks here on the Desert Drive, and all of them are absolutely breathtaking. So the tower was built by the artist Coulter. Alright guys, today's the start of day 3 of our road trip from Vegas to the Grand Canyon. Today we're going to go to the store really quick and get something for lunch before heading back into the Grand Canyon. We're going to take the Orange Line today, and there is a scenic drive as well. So let's go check it out. You ready, babe?
I'm ready, let's go.
So this is the town of Tucson. It's the nearest town to Grand Canyon. There's theaters here, tons of restaurants, tons of hotels. There's a visitor center here. You can book excursions also from here, from the Grand Canyon Visitor Center, like Pink Jeep tours. I think helicopter tours as well. But we are going right up here to the grocery store to pick up some stuff for lunch. Today we're going to go on the Desert View Drive, which, if I remember right, is 26 miles, I think. And then we're going to take the Orange Line to, if I can remember the name of it, I'm going to look it up, Yaki Point, which is the end of the Orange Line. There's also a Starbucks here in town as well. And we are about, what is it, 20 minutes till you get into the park from this town?
Less than that.
Or less than that. And then Williams is 50 miles away down by the freeway, so if you're staying down in Williams.
We recommend Holiday Inn. It's a very good location.
It's a great location. The free breakfast, the nice rooms, it's really great. Fridges in the rooms. So today in the park, we're going to start by checking out the Grand Canyon Village, just to see sort of what stores are in there and what amenities they offer.
Taking the shortcut.
And first we're going to go check out the Welcome to the Grand Canyon sign, because we don't feel like waiting in all this traffic, because once again, we're not morning people. So there's a nice big pull-off for the Welcome to the Grand Canyon sign here. So here it is, Welcome to the Grand Canyon. We finally made it to the sign on day 2 of our trip here. It's a great spot for a picture or to pull off. There's a restroom stop here if you're stuck in the line here, waiting to get in. If you want to get in early, definitely come early. Traffic backs up. It looks about 15 minutes right now. Yeah.
Yeah, but this is it's a great place to stop to take a picture with the Grand Canyon.
All right, so today we're going to check out the village. Yeah?
We're going to check out the village, and we're going to take the yellow line all the way.
To Yaki Point.
And I like that car behind you. It's so cute.
Oh, the Buck Wild Grand Canyon Hummer Tour. That's probably fun to do. All right, guys, let's go check out the Grand Canyon here. So today we're going to start in the park by checking out the village area, just looking at the different restaurants and hotels and showing you what's over there. And then we're going to go back over to the Grand Visitor Center so we can take to the Orange Line, which, if I can flip this over here, goes out here to Yaki Point. It's supposed to be a beautiful view. Then we're going to take the Orange Line back to the Visitor Center before taking the Desert View Road, which is a 22-mile scenic drive out to the Desert View Watchtower. Lots of scenic points along the way, lots of points to stop and overlook. So there's also trails. And out here at the Watchtower, you do have gas and restaurants out here. So let's go see what the Grand Canyon has to offer today. And we're almost in through the traffic into the entrance station. So we're in the village area right now in the Grand Canyon. As you can see, it's pretty heavily forested, so it's hard to find the building you're looking for. So I really recommend to download your Google Maps so you can always have it on GPS so you can find your way around. There's 3 or 4 hotels here, a couple of restaurants. This is where the Bright Angel Lodge is. That's the famous Bright Angel Trail that goes across the Colorado. There's of course little cottages like these all over the place. Also off to the side, just out over there, is the railroad line that you can take from Williams, Arizona up here. See some of the trains over there now. When you take it up from Williams, you have 3 hours to explore the Grand Canyon before taking the return trip, or you can also spend the night here if you've booked lodging. This is the main Park and Resorts General Office as we go through here. Going away from the bright, and now we're gonna head over to the other visitor center where we're gonna park so we can take the orange line. There's also a blue line bus that goes through the village and connects both to the red line and the orange line. All right, we're coming into the main visitor center parking lot now. It can get rather busy in this parking lot, being that if you're not staying in the Grand Canyon Park and you're driving in, this is probably where you're parking. All three of the bus lines can be picked up here, the red, the green, and the orange. So you can leave your car here all day and go about your adventures. All right, so this is the bike rental area. E-bikes are $33 for a 2-hour rental, or $87 for the whole day or until they close, depending on when you pick it up. They also have basic cruiser bikes and tours that they also do where they pick you up and drop you off. But we're not going to do the bike tour. We're taking the orange line today to Yaki Point. Got our sun hat on because it is nice and cool. Beautiful weather here in October. But it is really sunny, so don't forget the sunscreen and the sun hats. So we got off the orange line at the first stop, Kanab Hike, because it only stops here in one direction. And because the buses run about every 15 minutes, just get off, take a look, and hop back on the next bus. So this is the beginning of the Kanab hike. We're just going to go for a little bit, see some of the views, and then turn around. So 1.4 miles to Cedar Ridge, 6.3 to the Colorado River. Don't forget that's over a mile downhill and a mile uphill. So come very prepared if you decide to do these hikes.
On this trail you cannot have any pets, so just come without pets. Look at this view. Oh my god.
How's the view?
Wow.
It's a great view.
I can see the people down there
Mm-hmm.
on the trail all the way.
You see how fast it goes downhill.
Be careful.
This is the start of the trail. You can see it's just all downhill. And even now in October, it's a cool 65 degrees out here and sunny. And it will be probably in the upper 70s or 80s at the bottom of the canyon.
Let's go explore where Ben went. Sometimes he goes in the dangerous area, so. Wow, look at this view. It's breathtaking. Like I said, the Grand Canyon should be called Huge Canyon. Marvelous, humongous canyon. I cannot go, but you can.
No, you can't come up behind me. We still got trust issues after 20 years.
Uh-oh. So down there is people going hiking. To me, it's hiking on the way back. It's downhill to get there. It's called South Canob Trailhead. Trail.
It's up to an 8-mile trail all the way down to the river.
I bet it's nice and
But it's
cool
also
view.
a mile uphill on the way back.
I thought the water place, the spring water where you can refill the bottle, was closed, but actually it's just closed for the wildlife.
So a quick 15-minute stop to look around, back onto the bus. So this is Yaki Point here. It's the end of the orange line. I don't think there's really a hike to do from here, but we're gonna explore a little bit before we hop back on the bus. So come with us and explore Yaki Point.
Look at this view. If you haven't been to Grand Canyon, you have to do it at least once in your lifetime. Look at this. It's gorgeous. Gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. I really recommend it. It's not, some of the trails are wheelchair accessible, so you can come here with a bus. The bus take your wheelchair. You come here just at least to those points. Even if you don't do any hike, you come here and enjoy this beautiful view.
So right now there's a raptor migration going on. And on the weekends, there's a ranger out here to talk to you about them and explain it. Let's go see if we can find some of them out here right now. This is the actual Yaki Point here. We just got back to the visitor center after checking out Yaki Point. We're gonna go grab the car and go take the 22-mile drive down Desert View Road out to the east entrance of Grand Canyon National Park.
We can see all that road with the beautiful views and beautiful stuffs, and we take you with us.
Well, this is usually a Yellowstone
But
thing.
there too.
But we got a little bit of an
Oh,
animal
two
traffic
of
jam
them.
here. We got a couple of elk over here, a male and a female, I believe.
No, they're both male. Ah, yeah, you're right. And two over them over here too.
A couple over off Chris's side here. Beautiful animals.
Big too.
Mm-hmm. We're at the first overview going down the desert road towards the Tower Lookout. And that formation over there is known as Duck Rock. Maybe? Sort of a duck? Is it a duck?
Duck rock or duck on the rock?
Duck on the rock? Duck on a rock? I'm not
Duck
sure
on
if
the
it
rock.
looks like a duck.
Duck on the rock. Ducky, ducky, ducky. It's not ducky, it's impressive. It's everything else around it.
So far the first couple of miles of Desert View Drive is a beautiful forested drive. There's been a couple of pull-offs where you can get out and take a look at the canyon.
We've seen some animals on the way, so if you
We
slow
did see a
down
couple of elk, yeah. There's been a couple of picnic bench areas.
birds and just trees, forest so far.
But we're looking for somewhere really nice for a picnic lunch. Hopefully we find it here. So this is the Grandview overview, and also where the Grandview Trail begins. Let's see. So the trail length, it's 3 miles to Horseshoe Mesa, Tonto Trail Junction 6.8, Colorado River 13 miles. Wow, that's quite the trail. And as always, is all hiking down the whole way and then uphill the whole way back up. Are we hiking down, babe?
3 steps.
3 steps? Yeah, I'm with you on that. So the last remnants of the rain from 2 days ago. Stopped at another one of the overlooks here on the Desert Drive, and all of them are absolutely breathtaking. I think this one you actually get a really good view of the lower canyon where all the reds and greens are.
So red.
Yeah. Canyon on canvas. So we made it to the end of the road, to the Watchtower. We still haven't found a great spot for lunch, so we're gonna make this bench right here our lunch spot.
Ooh, nice chair with this beautiful view.
Cheers, babe.
Cheers for our health and more trips to come.
There's the Watchtower. We're walking down to it right now, but we gotta go around all the construction. Wonder if you can climb to the top. You think so? All right, let's go find out. Well, unfortunately, the tower's closed, so no climbing up the tower. Let's see what this tells you about it. Revealing features. So the tower was built by the artist Coulter. As you can see, there's many artistic details in the outside, like the diamonds on top, the uneven window frames, and the uneven masonry work is all part of his intentional artistic design. So this is the retail space inside the tower. Wow, and the views are absolutely breathtaking from here. Beautiful building. Too bad we can't climb the tower. It's closed for some reason. Yeah. This building was designed by Mary Coulter, same as Hermit's Rest. Mm-hmm.
This is the view from the building.
From the Watchtower? Wow, you get a great view of the Colorado River down there.
I see it. I see it.
Mm-hmm. Oh, you can see a trail over there too. It's crazy. Who would walk all the way down there? So at the Desert View Trading Post, this is where everybody's getting the ice cream from. Gift shop, coffee, and ice cream. Uh-huh. Pretty cool. Chris and her big ice cream. She said we're gonna share it, but that's just for her.
Only got one.
We're headed back towards the South Rim Visitor Center from the Watchtower. This is Navajo Point. It's beautiful. All the vistas and viewpoints are absolutely beautiful. Hey, on the way back, we found some deers. A little cutie right here. And there's some little baby ones down there.
There is in my side too.
And Chris says there's some on her side too. Look at that.
Like 3 of them. They're so cute.
Thankfully, there's nobody behind us. There is a decent amount of wildlife here in the Grand Canyon. Little baby ones too.
Right here too.
There's even more, huh? Big old herd of deer. Right over there, all over. And more elk. We have definitely seen a lot more wildlife in the afternoon than we have in the mornings, both yesterday and today, right around 4 or 5 o'clock. Bunch of elk, bunch of deer. Well, that's it for us in the Grand Canyon. We're headed out. We're gonna spend one more night in the hotel before driving home to Las Vegas. And we might have one more stop on the way home in the morning if we go to the Arizona, which is a drive-through zoo in Williams? I guess we'll have to find out later in the video.